Hello everyone, this is Uzi Vlogs and welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with another reaction video all about Felip Bulan this time, and I'm here now to give you my reaction. That's right, my reaction towards the Casual Chucks as you guys requested. I'm gonna do Casual Chucks documentary about Bulan, which is the proof of SB19's dark obsession. That's right, guys. But if you are new to my channel, before I do anything else, I would like to invite everyone to please do subscribe to my channel, click that bell, leave some comments, and click the like button. So here we go, guys. And why do I have this like sound of, like an effect sound on my? Okay, there we go. Let me just like remove that like effect. All right, so I still have that, I think. Okay, but you know what? But let it be. Okay. So yeah, and a lot of you guys have requested for me to do the reaction on the the documentary, which um probably shows the origin of the concept of Bulan. So yep, I'm so intrigued about it. So let me watch this and give you my thoughts. Of course, so not this one. All right, that's a music. All right, I'm gonna give you another screen right there. That's my background music. So here we go, guys. Yeah, let's do this now. You know, why not? Okay, that is it. Okay, this is the start of the video. And again, shout out to my friend CashualChuck, who's doing fabulous and awesome documentary. So congratulations, brother. Like, keep on doing it. Nice. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's do this right now without a pause. No, we're gonna pause for probably in the middle and bits and pieces of the video. So at least if there's something that I will see, then I will give my thoughts about it too. So here we go, guys. This is Philip's Casual Chucks documentary, and let's do it. Play.
The world is full of mystery. This is where I am.
That was a very good shot, bro.
This is the island of Palawan. What's interesting is that it's shaped like a sea dragon with its mouth wide open. What's more interesting
That's
is
true.
the island right next to it. Yep, it's a crescent shape, just like the moon. So does this prove the legend of the Bakunawa? Or is it just a bunch of air in my gut? The Philippines is a country rich in tradition, and our ancient folklore isn't something to be undervalued. Unfortunately, the rise of social media has made our younger generations clueless about it. Something has to happen to make it better.
This is so funny. Why? Why would he put what do you call that? Why would he put
Our younger generations
what is his name?
clueless about it.
Uh, I forgot his name. This dude. Why would he clueless about? Why would
Something has
he
to
put
happen
that?
to make it better. And what else is better than Philippe's latest banger, as the
All
reminder?
right, there's this ad coming up, and this one I couldn't show it to you. All right. So yeah, it's actually true though. I don't even know about this story of Bulan until this, and that's where I search it. Well, I think it's because it's not a mandatory thing for school or universities to teach this, so that's why a lot of people don't really get into it because through our studies, and if you are going to school, most of the time um, you are obliged to read, and probably it will take much of your time just to read what you are required to do, like your subjects and your um the things that you need in academics. That's why I think I that's why I don't really dig into these mythologies, because it's not required in university. So it's it's really good that Philip kind of trying to put this back into us so that we can actually know about it, learn something from it, you know. So yeah, that's really helpful. All right, let's play. Ang aking apoy di nyo na maapula, ako ang bulan. Yep.
Philippe announced this. 18 were like,
Uy, gago kuya, wait lang! Si kuya naman eh! Hindi pa naman ako ready!
it was plain obvious that the next song is going to be based on Filipino mythology.
That I
But
don't
does
know.
it
To
feel
be
like
honest.
deja vu?
I'm just guessing.
It makes me want to say,
I think I've seen this film before.
SB19 has definitely done this many times.
That's
Just
right.
take a look at Mana.
All right.
It's a song based on a mythical creature called Manananggal that flies at night to hunt humans and leaves its lower body in a safe place. This cleverly became their metaphor for humbleness because they are performers who seek great heights when it comes to musical success, but they always keep their feet on the ground. What
That's
about
true.
What?
What?
It's the song where they mention the Iron Maiden,
That's right. Yeah.
an ancient torture method that puts a person in a standing sarcophagus full of metal blades inside. It might be simple at first, but if you get locked into it for days, you'd end up falling asleep only to wake up over and over again to the pain of blades piercing your body until you give up and end up killing yourself when you couldn't stand anymore. Once again, their collective inventiveness made such a horrifying thing a symbol of real-life trials. Enter
It is actually true, bro. If you think about it now, this is La Luna. I mean, like they have this dark, um, as Chuck mentioned the title, dark obsession, or probably like this dark concept in mind regarding things, and they are, um, you know, they're referring to some of the dark or creepy things into their experiences, which probably a lot of people would think probably why. Well, why would they do that? And but it's really effective though. Like people will get you thinking of what they are trying to say, or what message are they trying to tell us.
Pablo. This song talks about the two lives of a werewolf, which creatively depicted the story of converting self-doubt into acceptance and self-love. But all of these things were nothing compared to this power of manifestation. Just take a listen to this line. Josh low-key predicted
Bakunawa, tadhana.
Philippe's second single.
Philippines! In Philippine mythology, the Bakunawa is a dragon that swallows the moon and causes eclipses.
Mhm.
The legend of the Bakunawa started way back, even before the colonial period. The word was even listed in the Visayan Spanish dictionary, which is a direct translation of the eclipse of the moon. Once upon a time, Bathala created 7 moon deities with the purpose to light up each night of the week.
Mhm.
They were Subang, Banilig, Banolor, Bayari, Libulan, Bulan, and Halia. During the nighttime, Bulan, together with his siblings, sometimes comes down to the earth to ease their boredom. Different birds would flock, and reclusive mermaids would surface together and become friendly with the animals to appreciate the siblings' unparalleled beauty and alluring presence. From the dark corners of the deep, the Bakunawa,
This is so very good story, bro, Chuck. I would say, bro. I mean, like you got me hooked into it actually, and I'm watching it like I'm watching an anime show. Like like it brings a little bit of my childhood in me. That's really good.
saw their majestic light, which immediately made the dragon obsessed to possess one of them. So it decided to emerge and succeeded in swallowing Subang in one gulp. The Bakunawa returned to the deep as it felt warm and its domain shined with the brightness of Subang's light. But it only lasted temporarily because the moon gradually melted in its gut. This frustrated the Bakunawa, so it flew to the sky to devour yet another moon. Halia was his target this time because her radiant light was just irresistible. But her twin
Okay.
brothers Banilig and Banolor defended her, so they ended up getting swallowed instead. The serpent then retreated again to enjoy his spoils. This scared the heck out of the remaining siblings, so Libulan got himself rescued by his suitor Sidapa, the god of death, who fell in love with him despite knowing they have the same gender.
Yeah, I think this is what a lot of people are talking about. Like Bulan is a god, like it's a homosexual god, and Sidapa is the like a boyfriend of him. So there was like some sort of a spark of like talks regarding that, but uh, I believe that it's not what Ken Bulan meant. You know, like we cannot. It's far from this. You know, and I would say I'm gonna put it up in the open. It's far from this conversation, and I wouldn't like to see anyone talking about this because it's not. Right? All right, let's play.
Mayari also left for the purpose of challenging Apulakai, the sun god, to rule over the earth, but she would then be defeated, resulting in her losing an eye, so she would end up settling down by marrying a mortal man who would become the country's first shaman. Interesting stories for sure, but it's for another video.
Daddy, chill.
Anyway, after a few nights, the obsession of the Bakunawa took a turn for the worse as the two moons melted in its stomach yet again. At this point, only two moons remain, Bulan and Halia. The Bakunawa aimed for Halia, but Bulan defended her, so he ended up getting swallowed instead. In desperation to save Bulan, Halia mustered the light of the stars, which conjured a magic sword that she used to strike the Bakunawa. She managed to hurt the dragon, which resulted in spitting out Bulan. But he was no longer a god. He became a mere young mortal boy. Halia saw this as an opportunity to keep Bulan safe, so she continued to defend herself from the Bakunawa by using her sword for as long as she could. She became a capable warrior and started to cover her face to grieve for his lost brothers and hide her ravishing beauty. Meanwhile,
Nice.
Bulan only remembers his name and retained his carefree and naive attitude. He had this occasional vision of a Bakunawa swallowing a moon, so he started telling it to the townspeople, which scared the heck out of them. Bulan enjoyed it, so he did it more often until the people realized it wasn't true. He was then branded as a liar. On one fateful night, Bulan saw the Bakunawa emerging from the lake, soaring to devour the moon. He immediately told the townspeople about it, but no one would.
That's so cool. All right. And to be honest, right? Actually, and I just noticed that this is a cartoon or an anime or like cartoon coming from GMA. It's actually good that people would watch this as well to get to know the actual story. And I think if you still dig cartoons, check it out. I mean, check it out. So kudos to GMA as well for creating this. I n- I hope when I was a child or a teenager, there's a lot of like more, um, like cartoons like this, because I grew up with an anime, anime films or TV series during my time. So there was only less of these kind of like cultural and knowledgeable cartoons around. All right, let's play.
So he went to distract the Bakunawa by himself. It started chasing him. As Bulan ran for his life, he crashed upon a pile of cooking pans and fell. As he looked back, the Bakunawa was already retreating to the depths. Bulan made such a loud noise that it woke the villagers, so they saw the Bakunawa as it was leaving. That is when they confirmed that it was true. Bulan proceeded to warn them because the Bakunawa might come back anytime soon to consume the moon. The young boy convinced them to fight back and protect the moon as he discovered the Bakunawa's weakness. So the whole village prepared and built the biggest weapon to defeat the evil dragon. When the Bakunawa surfaced again, the people were ready as they rallied together and started making as much noise as possible. However, the Bakunawa still managed to swallow the moon, but not until they rang the biggest gong they ever built.
That is so fun. Uh, Well, there's a lot of like not only on this story, but there's a lot of features and cartoons and anime, even like Asian animes, that resembles like a dragon slayer with a big gong, to as a weapon. But I'm not sure, so hopefully I'll not see a dragon in the near future.
The sound destroyed Bakunawa's wings and it inflicted so much pain that it had to spit out the moon. The Bakunawa fell hard into the water and would never be seen again for a long time. Bulan had no idea that the moon he just saved was actually his twin sister.
Yeah, that's right. That's a
The
very very
legend
good
says that
story.
Bakunawa to this day still attempts to swallow the moon once every 2.5 years.
And that's the eclipse.
That's when the legend of the blood moon was born. The
All
explanation
right.
behind the moon's red color is the blood from Halia's wounds inflicted by Bakunawa's deadly bite. This scene represents an ancient childhood game called Bulan Bulan. It's just so commendable how Felip is creatively bringing back his country's rich ancient culture as a
Wow, that is wow. Maybe that's where the concept of the circle choreography came to.
to be remembered for generations to come. In
That's good.
Felip's universe, the Bakunawa symbolizes the haters. The eclipse represents trials and tribulations. To save the moon from it,
Tries and tribulation of politicians. That's so funny. That's so funny, bro. That's so funny. Chuck, man, I love how you tell the story. That's so.
Felip, along with his people, creates music. Music that produces a sound so profound that it sends shockwaves that ignites Halia's burning desire to fight back and cast away this evil being.
Okay.
After all, Halia is us. We are Felip's Bulan.
Nice. All right. That's a very good take. That's good. That's good. That's really good. That's a very very entertaining video, I would say. And I think a lot of you guys have been entertained. I mean, like I'm gonna be honest, that's freaking good. That's freaking good. The way it was done, it's freaking good. Yeah. It's probably like the main concept of Bulan and the story of it. Yeah. But it's Philippe, it's Philippe who can tell us really what it is. Hopefully that Philippe one of these day would really like talk about it and speak about it, since all of us have this still question, and and I hope that he can, or he would describe each and every pieces that like the what like SB19 describes what after they send out the video to further explain why these lyrics came in there and why is this for, something like that. So I hope Philip will do the same on Bulan, so at least just to like to magnify the um not the hype, but magnify the story that he wants to tell us, right? And I think every one of us will love to hear that part. So, but for this video, I'm really, 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 really thankful that I've watched this. It's fun. It's entertaining. I've learned a lot from it. That's what's really important. I've learned the culture of Bulan, the story of Bulan. It's very interesting. So I might probably read some of the Filipino mythology um, in this light, because it's quite interesting, right? I mean, just to at least follow again what our ancient writers created for us to enjoy, right? So there you go, guys. I hope you guys love this video pertaining to Chuck. And if you haven't subscribed to Chuck, please do so. And if you are liking this reaction video right now, I would really, really love to say thank you for that. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and other reactors like me and Chuck all the way. You guys are awesome. And I would like to invite you guys, if you have been subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. Click that bell, leave some comments, and click that like button. So until my next reaction video, this is your quiz Uzi Vlogs, and I hope to see you guys really soon. Good evening.